here on Arc Maine this morning. We are gearing up for those 4th of July barbecues.
And if you're looking for the perfect beverage to pair with your burger or hot dog, we're whipping up some delicious mocktails in the Arc Maine kitchen. Joining us now is LaPerle, the bar manager at Natalie's at the Camden Harbour Inn. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, good to be here. Thank you.
Yes. So first off, what do you think makes a good mocktail?
I think it has to be balanced. I think that in kind of like the history of mocktails, they've been overly sweet. And so just kind of making like a balanced mocktail is definitely the most important part.
And you have an amazing and beautiful setup here. So what will we be making here today?
Yeah, so we'll be making 2 mocktails. One's just a watermelon smash, kind of like a spicy rim on top. And then one is called a Brambling Man.
Ooh, Brambling Man. That sounds delicious. Yeah. All right, so how do we get started here?
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll make the watermelon smash to begin with. And so I brought some fresh watermelon juice.
Yum. We already like where this is going.
Yeah, right? So we're going to shoot for about 3 ounces.
Okay. Is this on your menu?
It is not. We are changing our menu to a summer menu in about 2 weeks, so we will find out.
Ooh, I like that little teaser there.
Yes, absolutely.
What do we have here?
So I did bring, there are some really nice spirit alternatives, just to kind of give your mocktails a boost. They are pretty readily available. You can get them around Portland, get them on Amazon. I brought Seedlip. So this is going to give just a kind of like a spice component to the mocktail, kind of elevate it to almost, you know, what you're shooting for with a regular cocktail.
It's almost like a kick.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A little kick, but not too much kick.
No, not too much kick.
Not too much.
A safe kick.
Do you find that more people are coming into Natalie's looking for, you know, the mocktails and no alcohol, you know, alcohol-free cocktails?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's definitely something that people kind of are putting more thought into. I think people kind of closed the doors on mocktails years ago just because on the market, most mocktails and most bars were kind of just like soda or pineapple juice. They didn't really kind of take it to an elevated level. And so nowadays, with all the wonderful kind of local ingredients that we get and the spirit alternatives, you can make some really delicious things with it. But the last ingredient, so I added about 2 ounces of our kind of faux spirit. And then we're just going to shoot for about 1 ounce of lime juice. We want this just to kind of balance out the cocktail. The watermelon can be a touch sweet, so that's what we're looking for.
I love this. This is like up and close, up and personal.
Yeah.
And if you were to maybe turn this into a cocktail, what would you recommend?
I mean, personally, I would really love some tequila in it, especially when we add this tahini rim.
Oh, we love a tahini rim.
I've never had a tahini rim.
I think you would love it.
I
like
think
a
I would
margarita
like it
or something too.
Yeah,
it goes well with tequila, I feel like, right? The tahini.
I would say so. I mean, classically, it works in that kind of like spicy margarita.
Right.
So it's kind of a good pair, if you will. But we're just going to shake this up.
Nice.
The professional shake here.
Yes.
This is what I try to do in my kitchen.
Right.
It doesn't work.
Alrighty.
Perfection.
And then we're just going to dump this in.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
That looks refreshing.
I love the color.
Yeah, absolutely. And
That's
then
amazing.
I like just kind of like a lime wheel on top. That's kind of my style.
Sure.
If you wanted to elevate it, it's great for a barbecue. Throw some watermelon on a skewer, kind of put that right on top. But
Okay,
delicious.
That's amazing. All right, before we get sipping on that one, we've got another one that we're whipping up.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is called a Brambling Man.
Okay.
It's kind of a variation of a drink called a Bramble, an alcoholic drink. So it's essentially a gin lemonade with blackberry.
We both love blackberries,
We do.
right?
Yeah, and
I love blackberries.
especially in Maine. Like I know at the restaurant we try to highlight kind of local ingredients.
Sure.
So we love to use fresh kind of fruit, whatever we can kind of get our hands on from Maine. Is what we strive
That's
for.
what's so fun about whether it's a dish or it's a cocktail or a mocktail. You can get really creative based on what's sort of in season, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And especially kind of with like the weather we're having, it's really, really easy to kind of grow your own mint, grow a lot of your own produce, which is something we do at the restaurant as well.
Well, speaking of mint, you are a huge mint.
I love mint drinks. Just even like just mint lemonades.
Yes.
They're so good. I love a good mint. I had a mint plant and I got too crazy. My mom was like, you got to do something with that. You either plant it or throw it away.
Well, make a delicious mocktail.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
And what would you say pairs the best with these drinks?
Yeah, like dish-wise. Like, what would you pair this?
So I would say, like, at least for the watermelon, you kind of have some rich flavors in there, especially with the spice. So something that's also rich. Just me personally, like probably like a barbecue chicken or something that you throw on the grill, just to kind of beat that charcoal heat.
Nice.
For the bramble, I think it works really well with the salad. You already have some of those kind of fresh flavors, so that's probably what I would do.
Staying healthy.
I know, I like that. I like both options.
All right. So general rule of thumb with these, I like to add about 2 ounces of the spirit alternative or whatever you can kind of get your hands on. You can also do it without. And then about an ounce of a tart component, so lemon, lime, whatever you have in the kitchen kind of works out for you. And then your fresh fruit or fruit juice. For the watermelon, I really like to actually squeeze it myself. I don't know if you've ever tried to shake up a watermelon. It gets a little weird, but... Just add some ice.
A lot of ice.
A lot of ice.
Like
That's
cold
the key.
Nice and cold, especially with the weather that we're having this week and this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The professional shake, obviously.
Yes.
Yes. And bonus points if you have pretty glasses, too.
Yeah.
These glasses are good.
Do you have a favorite cocktail on your menu right now at Natalie's?
I really like a drink called the Midnight Manhattan. I'm a big whiskey guy.
Okay.
And so it's kind of like a variation of a Black Manhattan. It has some really nice bourbon, full proof, a nice Amaro, some black walnut bitters. Really, really nice.
Very good.
But
Which one are you going to go with?
I don't know. I kind of want to try the tahini one.
Yes, I think you should.
Because I just never have had it.
and then
Oh,
I
and then what do we
am
have?
gonna add just a touch of
Oh, I
seltzer
love
on
that.
top.
See, that's my
Oh.
kind of, yep. So I'll go with the blackberry.
Yeah, and you got some good-looking blackberries.
Yes,
There.
I know.
And then just some fresh
Oh, very
mint.
nice.
You got a lot of mint,
I
Katie.
love that.
Yeah.
I love a garnish. I'm a
Yeah.
garnish girl, so
I am too.
I know.
that's beautiful.
Well, my garden, I can't grow enough mint. There's
Yeah.
a ton of it, and so you always want to be a little extra. I like to
Sure.
slap it a little bit. You smell it a little bit more
Yeah,
when
I
you put
saw
it to
that
your
you
lips.
did that.
but-
That's a good idea. So you're going to be at Natalie's this weekend for the big holidays. And let everybody
absolutely.
know where they can find you and your hours and everything like that, and then we're going to take some steps.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm at Natalie's restaurant, the Camden Harbour Inn. We are right on Bayview in downtown Camden. If you want to learn more about the Camden Harbour Inn, go to camdenharbourinn.com. Other than that, we'll be open 5 to kind of 10-ish every night.
Awesome.
But yeah, come check us out.
Amazing.
Fun.
Well,
Thank you.
cheers.
Cheers.
Let's see.
This looks good.
Ooh,
I love
That's
the
delicious.
tahini. Ooh, it's spicy.
it's good, right? It's
good,
got a
yeah.
little something going on there.
That's a kick,
This is
yep.
delicious.
Yeah.
So refreshing. Very, I
Great.
love the mint. I love the blackberries. Amazing. Thank you
Awesome.
so much for
You're
joining
very, very
us.
welcome.
Cheers.
Thank
Happy
you.
early 4th of July,
Cheers,
everybody.
Thank you.
everyone at home.
All right.